All right. Okay, everybody. It is Friday, 4 o'clock Central. My name is Josh. You're watching Pick Me on youtube.com/pickmepickmeai or twitch.tv/pickme_pickme or discord.gg/pickmepickme. You know what that means, don't you? Of course you do. It's time for some dating. All right. We have a lot of really cool features for you in this latest 1.7.0 release, the Dark Academia release. Whilst I do wish we had some spooky theme music to be playing here, we have only the look how low I have the music and look how loud it is. I mean, that's how loud it's supposed to be. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So, couple announcements here. Starting right off the rip, let's talk about our cosmetics and our new features, okay? So, right here we have the Dark Academia outfits, both for players and a cosmetic for one of our existing characters, as well as a new character, Victor. I'm not going to say too much about Victor, but let's take a look. So yeah, Victor will be available to purchase until I think the end of October. Yes. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Victor is VIP. Let me double check that. Yoink. No, Victor's not VIP, but he is limited edition, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There we go. So, this is Victor. He's 12 coins cheap guy. Well, we don't want to call Victor cheap. I would say reasonably priced. Reasonably priced. Victor might be cheap. I think Victor has a focus on science, biology, engineering. You might notice kind of a theme here with the syringes and the armbands. Victor may or may not like experimentation. There's no nuance in there, by the way. I don't mean in any kind of freaky way. Victor's just he's a scientist. Yeah, he's a scientist. A subtle hint as to the pricing structure. What could possibly be the incentive there? Anyway, yes, he is indeed a nerd. Victor is a nerd, and as somebody in Discord has mentioned, discord.gg/pickmepickme, we also have a skin for Grace. This is the standard kind of Halloween themed Grace outfit. But let's take a look at her. I don't know if I can through here actually. Can I? I think I can. Where is she? Right here. Oh, this is her new outfit, right here, which I am a big fan of. I really like this color scheme and everything. I'm not a huge fan of the buckles, but I do like. You know what I mean? I'm torn. I like the buckles and I don't like the buckles. It's kind of like with steampunk outfits. You have gears everywhere. You know what I mean? But I love the stars and stuff. I love her little clasp here. So yeah. We should probably make that floppy. I'm gonna ask Marky if we can make that floppy. That little pendant that she had. Not a pendant, a little star. That should be floppy. Personal opinion. Okay, what else? So we fixed some bugs, of course, but there's also something that I really want to show you guys, that I want to kind of show off. I am very, very proud to say that I worked on this bot for basically the last 3.5, 4 months. It was done basically the first month and a half of work, but the team successfully implemented a feature where you can now link your Discord to Pick Me, the game itself. What for? Excuse me. What for? The main things that it'll be used for, hopefully here in the future, is going to be sending rewards to you directly from Discord. This will cut down on a lot of time. So I'd like everybody who's watching right now to give it a try. If you have Pick Me open, if not, don't worry about it. But hopefully by the end of today, if you guys can try it out, because we're small enough as a community right now that we can test a lot of stuff without breaking everything for a gigantic amount of people. Chances are that if you're not watching these streams regularly, and just to be frank, it's not that many people engaging right now or playing. Right now we're at a really comfortable stage where we can kind of test really quickly and make changes kind of in a very agile way. So if we're gonna break it, let's break it right now Give it a try, see if it works. Right now, there's no functionality with it. Right now, it's just basically connecting your Discord account with your Pick Me account, and we're going to go from there. So, some potential things that we can do with that. Obviously, rewards, but more than that, we have a leaderboard. Okay, so let's take a look at some of our characters, right? Let's use Grace as an example. So we have a leaderboard for Grace. So it looks like these three right here are our leaders currently for Grace. Now these will obviously refresh over time, but the goal is, and Jewel is actually, if I'm not mistaken, the one who mentioned this. It'd be really cool to be able to add roles based on your position in the rankings. So in this case, it would be specifically for the top three. So for example, if I have top 1 for Grace, that would show up with my Discord like swag, so to speak. My Discord, what is it called? Flair. So yeah, I would get a role automatically. That's the goal anyway. I have yet to figure out how that might work, as that was actually literally, we just talked about that this morning. So I'm speaking to the engineers about that and what possibilities that we have. But as always, we'd love to hear your suggestions for other things that the bot can do. We have some other stuff in the pipeline. But speaking of suggestions, you can also do that right now as we speak with the bot as well. So if you try /suggest, you can send us a suggestion directly from Discord. Obviously, you're more than welcome to use the dedicated channels within Discord, or email, or whatever. You can drop us a line on Steam. You can do it however you want. But if you're in Discord and you just want to rattle off, hey, I have an idea, send it to the devs, go ahead and try that /suggest command, and drop us any of your suggestions. Partially right now to test the bot, but partially because we also want to know any of your ideas to both improve the bot and the game, of course. So like I said, iOS is going to be a pretty big deal when it releases, so we want to have as much features, as much value packed into the game as physically possible before then, and those suggestions are the lifeblood of those of that user experience. So yeah, please feel free to use that feature and give us more features. We have some ideas planned, some interactive, like, fun things that we would love to do. Also, we have AdaBot in the server. I'd love to see if there's a way that we can combine the two and maybe do some sort of event. Jewel and I are talking about maybe some thematically relevant things in around November. So pretty exciting stuff, but if you have ideas, let us know. We'd like to make the server more interactive, more fun, more engaging. So yeah, that's one of the big features for this release, but in general, something that may or may not continue depending on whether or not A, it works, but B, the amount of people who actually use it. So if not a lot of people are using the Discord linking thing and it doesn't actually work, well, then we might have to roll it back. But the intention there is to make it even more, what's the word? What would it be? Even more like a virtuous cycle, even more intertwined, I guess you could say, between the community aspect and the game proper. So I'd really like to see more people play the game, and we have quite a few people playing the game. I'll say this. We have a little bit, we have only a small fraction of people in Discord that are playing the actual game on a monthly basis, and even fewer that are actually engaging in the live streams. Now, I don't really care so much about that. Since you guys are here, I'm really happy to be here with you, but we would really like the community to grow, obviously. So we'll see. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm pretty excited about it. We have a lot of really fun things in store for you. With that said, all that yapping aside, let's go ahead and play some Pick Me. We have Victor, and we obviously have the new skin for Grace. So let's start with Victor, and we'll go from there. How does that sound to you guys? Who wants to play first? It's on me, of course. Just sound off yapping aside. I need a... I'm so loud on YouTube. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. You guys can hear my fan in the back. All right. Let's turn up the music just a smidge. So yeah, fun fact. I got access to the iOS build this morning. I'm going to do some testing and grab some footage. And it plays really nice. It feels really, really nice on iOS. I don't have an iPhone, but I have an iPad. It looks like I have a question on Twitch. Where do I go to link the Discord? It is discord.gg/pickme. There we go. Good to see you, Miss Game Queen. I hope you're well as well. Glad you're here. I hope did you get a chance to play our last character? Or the game's louder than me. How's that? A little bit better. So, to get the Discord code, this is what you do. /link. You're going to type /link account like this. Obviously without the space there. Go ahead, try that out. If it doesn't work, I want to hear your bug reports. To find that, you're going to go to your main menu. You're going to go to your main menu, go to your top right to your profile, and in the bottom left, this is where you're going to enter your code. Probably should have explained that a little bit. So you'll put your code here. Let me see here. I think I've already linked mine. And actually, we're going to have to... yeah. So we're good. If I repeat it, I think it'll give me an error. It should throw an error. Yeah. So we're going to fix some of the error codes, but it should work now. And what I'm going to do is I'll check the database after stream and make sure that everything kind of lines up correctly. But in theory, everything should work fine. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, please let me know if the audio is all messed up. I'm going to turn down the game just a bit. I need to get a pop filter and some sort of a cushion because you can actually hear the fan of my computer from my microphone. Maybe I can put it on something. I don't know. But for now, let's go ahead and play the game. So who's going first? I didn't check the Discord. Sorry. All right. Yeah, go. You can do it in the comments. I'm not going to be able to see your messages. The bot will do it privately. Yeah. So you do link account without the space, like that. There you go. Oh, but without the space. As a matter of fact, it should autofill. So click / and then L, and it should be the first thing that pops up, or LI. And then you can also do link status, and it'll tell you whether or not you're connected. So yeah, give that a shot while I set up a lobby. I'm gonna call it Dev Room. Victor! Did you guys ever play Metal Slug? Completely unrelated to anything. I'm just a big fan of how the announcer says the names. Marco! All right. No, thank you. Thank you. And it's worth mentioning, okay? I do want to make it very clear. This was something that was kind of, for lack of a better term, just vibe coded, hacked together. So I don't know. Right now it links correctly, which is great. And there's not really any issues with that. The real test is going to be whether or not we can send rewards correctly. Now, I can think of no reason that wouldn't work, but the real test that's going to be the real test. And that'll probably be next week. I think next week, 2 weeks tops. But yeah, it's kind of crazy the amount of stuff that you can do. Oops, I slipped and sent Roxy 10,000 VIP passes. Well, we might. I'll think. I'll think about it. 10,000 is probably out of the budget. I'll probably get a strongly worded letter to my inbox if I did that. I thought I already had dynamic language. Am I wrong? I swear. Oh, I guess it was on English. Sorry about that. Oh, it looks like Garbage wants a rematch. Wait, do you want a rematch with me, Garbage? Yeah, I know. I know. There's a good reason for that, but it's not a reason you guys know. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, let's start this. I'm going to turn off my camera. And let's get this party started. I suppose we're doing this quaint ritual called dating, though I'd rather be dissecting cadavers than discussing your hobbies. I think Victor's glasses should be a little bit bigger. Am I crazy? Maybe just a little bit bigger. I really like his hair, though. Even if they do lack excitement. I didn't see the first part. Yours may be traditional. There's something about classic styles. Who needs excitement when you have tradition and well-designed clothing? For example, your outfit has a purpose. Oh God. Mine too. There we go. Yeah, actually, I still have to send some rewards to some folks. Well, not rewards, I guess that's not the word. Reimbursements to people who had some bugs. They're rarely born out of conventional thinking, but rather from those who dare to venture beyond established norms. I see. Oh, I'd love to go to LA Comic Con. That was on the docket, but I think we opted to go to TwitchCon instead. Partially because Comic-Con is, well, you guessed it, a little bit more focused on comics and stuff, but... Es gibt etwas Beständes an der Optimierung. Okay, so I should be reading this in English, and it's not in English for me. Oh, they went to LA Comic-Con? That's awesome. I had no idea. I'm gonna post this in... I'm gonna send this to the engineers real quick because it should be in English. While traditional styles are what? While traditional styles have their merits, they can also be a hindrance to innovation. Okay, I can see what you're saying. I can see your no. Your logic is sound there, sir. Are they worth preserving merely because they're old? It's often those willing to ask questions that create groundbreaking discoveries. What did he ask? What was the second part? What do you think could be improved? Honestly, literacy, and especially with respect to rigorous scientific testing and method, would be useful in today's world. The wonders of science. Oh, I didn't get to finish. Oh no! It better not be reversed. Okay, that's okay. When it comes to understanding that rigorous science mumbo jumbo, he might like that. Uh-oh. Well, I'm a big fan of dissection and biology. So one time, I was dissecting a cadaver, easily the most fun thing to do on a weekend, when I must have triggered a nerve and he sat up, scared me. Scared me. Das ist doch eine ganz schöne Geschichte. I wish I understood what that meant, but I love you, Victor. Was unkonventionell. I have to learn German. Sicherlich verbirgt sich hinter jenen Ingenieurtechnischen Meisterleistungen eine interessante Geschichte. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying this. Hey, well listen, have fun at LA Comic-Con. Send us some nice pictures. Hope you guys have a blast. It's gonna be a good time. I've never been to Comic-Con. I really want to go one day. Why are you speaking to me in German? Sometimes when you speak German, I'm a bit bamboozled. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you just said. Let's see what he says to that. I wonder if that takes off points, like affinity points. Listen, I didn't understand your esoteric diversions because they are quirky and erudite. I didn't understand them because you were speaking a different language. Warum spricht er Deutsch? I don't know. I don't know why. Let's see here. Have you ever felt yourself grasping with concepts? Yes, absolutely. Gosh darn it. Heck! Is that a phrase? Could I say warum bitte? Du verratst es mir nicht. I think we are a good team. Let's get to work. Heck. I think Elastish won this one for sure. God dang it. I guess so. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it keeps switching. We do have dynamic language on, though. God dang it. Boy, I tell you what. Alright. Well, I like Victor. It'll be nice when we can upgrade all the models, though. It's a little too dynamic. Yeah, maybe. It's never done that before, as far as I can remember. All right. Hello again, everybody. Good to see you. Who's next? I think Garbage was next, right? Creating Garbage. This is a good time to being playing with Garbage, because last time I don't think Garbage was playing with me. So I can't speak in German, but I can pretend I speak German and use English with a German accent. It's a bit different, but Guten Tag, Hisoka. Oh, it's 1-1-1. It's almost always 1-1-1. Unless we start getting stream sniped. It's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Just try to sound very angry. I can do that. Angel Tournament Spiel! Starten! I have that angry German kid audio, like, embedded in my psyche. Use a lot of particles to create an ultimate Frankenword. Yeah. Hisoka gets it. Hisoka, when are you learning German? What am I doing, guys? I was going to switch it to Grace, but do you want to play Grace? Do you want to play Victor? Do you want to who else do you want to play? Or do you want to just, does it matter? Who else do we have here? We haven't played Celeste. We could play Celeste. Have you all had a chance to play some people haven't played Celeste, I don't think. You're fine with who? Fine with random? Let's randomize between these three and see what happens. Yeah, I do want to play a little bit more Celeste. But I do want to play. I don't want to play the same. Oh, whenever you're ready. Oh yeah, that's right, Sunshine. I love the duality of man exemplified in your choice of names. Creating Garbage and Sunshine. All right, Victor it is. Let's go. Dynamic language may slow the game down. Whenever he does this this right here, this motion with his hands, it looks like Wallace and Gromit. We've forgotten the crackers, Gromit. You know? All right, I'm going to turn off my camera. Talking to people and finding their stories. Reading and finding new knowledge. It's always fun to uncover stuff that's been forgotten or hidden. I agree. Not stuff that people don't want you to know. Just a reminder, you can also use your microphone. Actually, my microphone's probably still broken. Let me test it real quick. Hold on. Testing 1 2 3. No, it definitely works. Okay, great. I wouldn't consider myself a spectator. I am an active participant in the quest for deeper understanding. Oof. Oh, heck. He might like that. I think you'll actually like that. Well, I'm a big fan of archaeology and biology, but I found out that in Guatemala they have Mayan ruins hidden underneath the surface of the canopy of trees. So I'm going to go there soon and uncover those secrets. I feel like I should have a little bit more time to be able to yap. I don't know if he'll be super into this, but we'll see. I found this really cool mask at the base of a Mayan at the base of an Aztec pyramid. Really tempted to wear it and see what happens. This is definitely completely unrelated, but I want to start making ads for Pick Me Pick Me with all the JoJo poses. All the JoJo's poses would go crazy with with our lineup of characters. Tell me you wouldn't love to see a Pick Me Pick Me JoJo's poses advertisement. Sheesh, indeed. What implications do you think that carries as we dig deeper into our own narratives? Wait, well, shoot. Well, it tells us about our past, but it also can inform our future. If we avoid the mistakes of the past, our futures can be brighter. And we can also learn more about our own understanding of things. I don't think I'm actually saying anything, but I have a degree in Japanese, so there's beauty and danger in resurrecting lost truths. How does that resonate with your own discoveries? What kind of accent do you think you would have? Would he have like the traditional British accent? Or like a German accent? Like the TF2 doctor? Or would he have like a really thick southern accent? He has like a really thick Texas country accent. How does that resonate with your own discoveries? Oh my god. An all-night bender in your brain. Sometimes things are just a chaotic mess that look like a raccoon had an all-night bender in your brain. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of sounds... This... Am I playing against an AI? Am I playing against a bot right now? I don't know, the phrase all-night bender in your brain really gets me. It strikes me too much like the vibes word, you know what I mean? My biggest problem with the game is that Discord has a little screen when you... Yes! That's exactly what I was talking about, Garbage. That's exactly... okay, so to disable that, go to your... Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I had the exact same problem. It's such a pain. Hold on. Oh, okay. Go to your settings, then go to voice and video, then go to video, and click off of video preview. I think Roxy or Hisoka helped me fix that a long time ago. Maybe it was Deppa. Yes, honestly, clinging to comfortable narratives has held us back in the past, but now I seek to understand the inner workings of the human mind and psyche. That's true, though. Once upon a time, you couldn't dissect human bodies. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the church took issue with that, and so there was a huge controversy about it. Personally, oh, I didn't see what he said. Holy Japanese, bro! What is he talking about? Personally, I found that my most controversial research experiences have led to profound revelations. Holy crap, Victor, send it to a publisher! Is it pure? That is a question perhaps best answered by you. Do you have something darker behind this thirst for knowledge? What are your hobbies' implications for the future of humanity? Let's see if he'll open up a little bit about his secrets. I don't need you bending over backwards justifying your sick fantasies, Victor. This is kind of alarming. Would you say that you have morally blurred the lines? Perhaps it's best if you don't continue your research. Did you just re-block me? Oh, snap! I think you might have helped me, actually. Nothing personnel, sunshine. That's, you know, I have to say that might be the first time that a reverse card has helped me so well. Normally I get reversed and I lose immediately. So we got Victor's contact info. Oh, still no secrets. Ah, man. Like his gloves though. You know, these rubber gloves, they're you know what rubber is good at? It's a really good insulator. It doesn't conduct electricity very well. I wonder if that has any lore implications. Anyway, good game, Sunshine. Good game. All right. Who's next? Who wants to play next? I think we have enough gas in the tank for at least one more, maybe two. In the meantime, give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab some water or something to drink, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Let me know if it doesn't work, and I'll see if I can help you, because that was so annoying. The OBS thing is really annoying. 1 second, guys. Okay, I am back. Had to grab a drink real quick. Every time I do these streams, man, my throat gets super dry. Okay, I am back. All right, let's see. Who else wants to play? Or is Sunshine, are you going to go for round two, Sunshine? You going to run it back? Looks like we have a taker. Taker? I barely know her. All right. Is it Roxy? Let's get it. Okay. Did the thing that I mentioned work? Garbage? Hopefully. I'm gonna have to kick you, Sunshine. Nothing personnel, kid. What the heck? It was already disabled. What the heck? Hold on. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Do you guys remember how to disable that? Disable. There's something that I disabled in there. Do you remember, Roxy, how to disable that?
I don't. It was not me that told you.
Frick! That just chaps my khakis. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find that. Because it's off for me now, but it was on for a very long time. And I remember how annoying that was. Is it always preview video? Did you turn off always preview video as well? I think it's in the live stream settings, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. No. Can't find it. That's really frustrating. I'm sorry, man. Dude, that sucks. What the heck? Man, okay. Well. It's not an OBS setting, right? No. Because you don't... Let me know if you find it, because it's a really annoying... it's a really annoying problem. Let me Google it real fast. I know we're on stream, but give me a second. How to disable... Bottom left corner of the Discord app, left side panel, scroll down to activity settings, and then click game overlay. Click the toggle next to enable in-game overlay to turn it off for all games. I think that might be it. So, user settings, activity settings, game overlay. Let me double check to see if that's right. Yeah. It's game overlay. I have my overlay turned off. I'm 90% sure that that's the right answer. Check that out, garbage, and that should be good, fam. All right, let's get started with our next round. Let's go. Yeah, that was really annoying. That was very, very, very annoying for me, because I'm trying to live stream and I'm trying to click on stuff and I'm clicking the preview window. Yeah. Thank you, Gemini, and whoever else told me that in the past, because that was clutch. Okay. We're good to go? Oh my god, Roxy. I like this hat. I don't even know what that is. Do I have that?
It's on his outfit. Like
it's
a
what?
Hairpiece in her hair. It's like a mask.
I don't think I have that one. Oh, there it is.
It's the affinity reward.
I'm gonna wear this. Let's go. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Wait, who did I put? Did I put Celeste? I think it's random.
I think
Victor again. Wow. I should buy a lottery ticket. It's been Victor 3 times in a row. Well, I guess the first time I chose Victor, but... Dynamic language may slow the game down. Yeah, when he does this... Let me turn off my video. Playful yet fierce shark outfit. I don't know if a guy like Victor would go out on a blind date, you know what I mean? Victor seems a little bit more introverted. What do you think about this concept, Josh? Are we all just trying to fit into some niche ecosystem? What do I say to that? Chat, what do I... To some extent, I suppose. I mean, we all want to fit in. We all have a desire to find people who agree with us. Not agree with us. That's not the word. Yeah, relate to. Yeah. Shouldn't our goal be to embrace the discomfort of what? Disagreement as an well, I don't disagree with that at all. Science would stagnate into mere dogma. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that. But at the same time, people do want to be around people that they kind of like you said, have something in common with. I must think and breathe being a shork. Then all the goodies are mine.
I like that expression. You smiled about that one.
Yeah. I think that in order to fit in while maintaining your individuality, or at least your personal standards, you have to have character, and that comes from principles.
That's a lot of big words.
They're not that big. Like, the TLDR there is like, well, sure, it's good to be like in the group, but if they're doing stuff that you think is wrong, the way to have your individuality is to have like a, you know, like a standard. Whether it's like moral or ethical or, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just what I gotta do. I mean, how else would you find out that a tiger shark enjoys munching on a bowl of ice cream? Do you guys think sharks like ice cream?
I think so.
Probably, right? I mean, it's just milk and sugar. I've seen tiger sharks eat like bicycles and stop signs. Surely ice cream would be higher on the list than that. Tiger sharks are kind of scary. Just think about all those safe experiments gone wrong or marvelously right. What odd discoveries would you make if society allowed complete freedom in research? Ooh, that's a good one, chat. That's a good question. If there was no, like, ethical boundaries? Shoot, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I can't believe I haven't thought about this before. I don't know. I don't know. That's a really good question. Let me think about that for a minute. That's a pretty good question. It'd be pretty cool if you did a I mean, cool in the sense that it'd be fun to see, but not cool in the sense that it would have an actual impact on a person, but like a Truman Show type thing. You know what I mean? Like in real life. It'd be really interesting to see, like, follow someone's development all the way from childhood all the way to adulthood. Like a TV show. Super unethical, but it would be, in my opinion, very interesting to see. That seems like a very tame response, though. Goblin sharks. Yeah, those are pretty creepy. Don't goblin sharks' mouths like come out of their face, like they
Yeah, Victor, I don't know what I was saying either.
Goblin sharks do this.
Oh my god. Victor, please. I think.
Oh,
I
no.
I think I may have.
Uh-oh.
I outsmarted him.
My honest reaction.
When red fish just ain't that good, so you gotta get the blue fish instead.
Victor, wake up! Okay, what time is it right now? It's 5 o'clock on the dot. I'm gonna... Let me make a little note of that.
Man, like I was doing so good too. Like I was having fun with this one.
I had to say his responses were a little bit more... They had a lot more character in this conversation.
Yeah, lots of big words. He felt smart.
What time right now is it in... Let me see.
Dynamic language may slow the game down. Yeah, it sure did slow the game down.
Oh!
Oh, there he goes. You want more, bro? I can't keep them.
Let me see. There was once a time where one particular Shork was the leader. We need more dancing emojis in the server. I'm a big fan of the dancing emojis. The irony of leadership ending with a feast of one's own kind. Oh. I love my TV head.
Yeah, that's like a reward for something, right? Like a contest.
Yeah, well, actually, no. It was for Play NYC, if I'm not mistaken. Yes and no.
I see.
Whoa. Agree.
I love flowing words. They're so fun. Whoa, agree.
Whoa. Agree. If we're honest, have you ever witnessed competition or ambition drive to self-sabotage? Yeah, absolutely. There are, instances of famous actors who will do anything for a paycheck, anything to make the money, and they do so at the sacrifice of their own character. I can think of a few celebrities who started off really good, but then every single tweet, every single interaction is very staged and performative. They don't want to offend anybody ever. They would travel about the sea in search of clams.
Frick. I'm out of space. Jesus.
Have you ever watched videos of people opening the clams to get the pearl out? It's really satisfying. Oop, I think you won this one.
I didn't know if we would like that, not gonna lie. I don't know what he's like about religion and stuff like that.
Assembly line philosophy and delve deeper together. It'd be cool if I lost, the happy face on my monitor would become sad.
I know.
Will have to be a feature for later. All right. GG's. Very good game. All right. Yes, thank you for avenging Sunshine. They didn't even stand a chance. All right, y'all. I think that might be a good way, a good place to stop it, unless somebody really wants to play. Does anybody else really want to play? More than happy to oblige. Just let me know. It's always nice to be able to hang out and just chill together. I think it's a nice day, you know. It's a nice. I feel like this later live stream is nice, but there's a slightly different vibe to finishing it this time. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay, all right. If nobody else wants to go, I think we'll have to call it. Yeah, I think honestly, I feel pretty tired. I feel good, but I'm feeling I'm definitely feeling it. Now it's off for food and drinks. I think I will concur with your assessment of the situation and probably take my leave here. I had a bunch of Cheez-Its before the stream. They were pretty good. I envy you. Cheez-Its sound really good right now. Have you tried those, you know what I tried recently that I really like? Those goldfish, the puffs, the puffy goldfish. The ones that are like hollow on the inside. Those are really good. I think Cheez-Its also has like a chip version. It's not a chip, it's like a curl of some sort. It's like a toasted, like really thin, crispy. Those are really good too. It sucks that all the junk food kills us because it's so good. You know what I mean? Like they have these pumpkin spice Pop-Tarts. Yeah, goldfish in a Shork outfit. That's the way to do it. Now that you mention it, I don't know. Can goldfish survive in seawater, like in salt water? Because if they could, don't goldfish just grow as large as the container within which they are deposited? Like, if you let a goldfish into a river, it'll get like really big. It's terrifying. All right. On that note, guys, thank you so much for playing. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's been it's always really nice to be able to chill out with you guys and just talk about the latest release. From here on in, I think Pick Me is pretty much ready to go. You know what I mean? I think we're pretty much ready to call it a full release. And yeah, like by the time iOS releases, we'll be pretty fully featured. And from there, it'll just be slow improvements, new releases of characters, and steadily refining the user experience, I guess. When AI prices go down a little bit, that'll give us the ability to have even better models. And I think it's going to be a really special game. It's already really unique in that nobody else is doing what we're doing. But I think give it a few months, man. I think that especially as AI prices go down and we get better models for the same price, it's gonna be great. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're definitely here at the beginning. I mean, in human history, I know it might sound corny, but in terms of human history, we've had video games for a long time, you know? But even then, the last, let's say since the late 70s, early 80s, that's 40 years-ish of game history, which is cosmically, we're the first humans to experience video games, but we're objectively the first people in human history to play something like this. This game doesn't exist without AI. It just doesn't. So I think that's special. I think that's really interesting, and I felt that way, you know, about VR too. Like, I think a lot of people find it overhyped or whatever, but for the people who get it, for the people who really liked VR, especially when you're playing like competitively, you're the first humans to ever do something like that, which I just think is so interesting. We're like at the very baby like seed stages of AI and AI in games, and it's already pretty interesting, you know what I mean? Worst case, you're spending $10 to hang out with friends and just play a goofy party game. But you know, in the best case, which is where I kind of stand, I think like you're paying some, you know, $10 for a friend slap game to play like a first of its kind ever made type of video game, which is really cool. Anyway, I know I'm biased, but what can I say? History will look back and see that humanity saw AI and went, yep, I'm gonna flirt. I think that's a great way to end today's episode of Pick Me Live with Josh and Jewel and the Pick Me dev team on Pick Me. Wait, no. Discord.gg/pickme or twitch.tv/pickme or actually, sorry, twitch.tv/pickme_pickme and youtube.com/pickme_pickme. Right? I don't know. If you're watching this, you know. And if you're not watching this, why not? Well, it's a little late now. But next week, 4 o'clock p.m. Central, 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Shenzhen time. Actually, 5 a.m. Shenzhen time. What time is it in the UK right now? What time is it in Germany right now? 11 p.m. So 10 p.m. UK time. I assume Germany is probably not too far. Yeah, it's probably... Oh, it's midnight? No way. It's midnight in Germany right now? Good golly. Well, if you're joining us in Germany, thank you for watching. If you're joining us in the UK, thank you for watching. And if you're joining us everywhere else, whatever. If you're joining us from Mexico, thank you for watching. United States, I guess you're cool too. Big hugs to all of you. Love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. We will see each other on Friday next week, hopefully with some new features. And yeah, go ahead and test the bot. Go ahead and test Grace, her new skin. We didn't play Grace's new skin. What the heck, guys? That's okay. It's just a skin. I think she looks great, personally, but whatever. Yeah, and test Victor, because we need a bug test. That's gonna be the main stuff that we do from here on in: bug testing and refinement. So, you guys rock as always. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for spending your Friday with us, and hopefully it's the latest of many to come. We look forward to seeing you at TwitchCon in exactly 28 days. Just a little under 30 days. We'll be there very soon. Very excited about that, and we'll have more announcements related to that coming up shortly. Please, if you can, go to this link if you have an iOS device or know somebody who has an iOS device. Let me send you this link real quick. Official links. I'm going to do this pretty much every time until we release, but if you can go ahead and pre-register and share it with your friends. I mean, I'm not a cop, do what you want, right? But that is the Apple Store link. Go ahead and take a look at that. And I believe the 30th of October, full release. So we're really excited about that milestone. We're really excited about it. So it's been a long time coming. Actually, we're about to, if I'm not mistaken, we're really close to a full year of Pygmy's anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Now that I've said it out loud, we should probably do something. We'll pencil that in, Joel. But yeah, I think we're coming up on a 1-year anniversary of Pygmy here in November, if I'm not mistaken. October or November. So big event. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you for watching us on discord.gg.